Hello FPL managers, yes, we're back again with another video for the Fantasy Premier League 2022-23 season. It's the Game Week 21 preview. We're just going to take a quick look at how we did in Game Week 20 and then we look at our transfer plans, the clean sheet and scoring odds for the upcoming game week. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers as quickly as possible, so help a brother out. Click that red button. Let's get straight into business. So this is how we finished up in game week 20. If you recall, we brought in Lewis and Dalot for transfers in game week 20. Dalot didn't feature, so he dropped to the bench, and Bueno came in with his clean sheet. We also had a choice between Kepa and Ward. I decided to go with the goalkeeper at home, and he got us 10 points, so I'm really happy with that. Eriksen, KDB and Kane all came in with an assist in their double game week. It wasn't much, but we'll take it. Trippier continues to tick away with points, 9 points in game week 20. Rashford with the goal and Haaland also with the goal, our captain. So a total of 77 points in game week 20 gave us a green arrow, so we're up to around the 730k mark, and I hope that we continue to build up. It isn't as large a green arrow as I had hoped, but as long as we keep ticking away with points and getting these green arrows, we'll eventually find ourselves in that top 100k. Okay, so now for our transfers in game week 21, a lot of FPL managers have been considering Brighton midfielders. You hear a lot of talk about Solly March, Mitoma, McAllister, you know, guys like that. But I was thinking about getting them depending on if they get a double game week in game week 21, but they don't seem to have that, so I'm gonna have to consider other options. So if you look at my squad, you can see that Dalot is flagged, but I think I can come up with a 3-man defense that would let me survive game week 21. So in midfield, I've got Eriksen and Rashford. I can't touch them because they have a double game week in game week 22. Andreas, he's always perfect for the bench. And KDB, I would have him for the Wolves fixture at home in game week 21. So we have Mason Mount, who's away to Liverpool. Chelsea have made some transfers in January, but I don't think those transfers are going to help them in this fixture. They don't have any double game weeks on the horizon, so I think I'm going to take away Mason Mount and bring in a player who I think is on form and can do well for me within the next 3 game weeks, and that would be Martin Odegaard. He's got Manchester United at home in game week 21, and Manchester United are predicted to keep a clean sheet at 14%, which is quite low, surprisingly low for a good defense that has been doing quite well for the past few game weeks. So I've gone with Odegaard. He has a double coming up in game week 23 and an away fixture to Everton in game week 22. So I think this could be a good transfer to have. So I want to build up my Arsenal assets ahead of those doubles in game week 23. So Odegaard is going to come in for our game week 21 transfer, and our lineup is going to look like this for game week 21. I've gone with Ward instead of Kepa for this game week. He's at home to Brighton. I'm hoping and keep a clean sheet. Doubled up with Thomas, so that's a very risky strategy, but I'm just hoping that somehow, some way, the Leicester are gonna do something for me. But if they don't, no bother. The rest of the defense is Trippier and Rico Lewis. I've gone with a Rashford, KDB, Odegaard and Andreas in midfield, and our forward line is gonna be Haaland, Kane and Mitrovic. As for captaincy, we went with Haaland for his double in game week 20 against Manchester United and Spurs, and lucky for us, he got us a goal in the second game. But we're gonna stick with Haaland at home to Wolves. There aren't many good options for captain in game week 21. Some FPL managers might go for Kane, who's away to Fulham. Some might go for, say, Trippier, but we're gonna stick with Haaland. He's at home to Wolves. A lot of FPL managers are gonna go for him because of his good fixture in game week 21, and maybe in game week 22 we can go different because of the doubles for Manchester United and Leeds, but we're going to stick with Haaland in game week 21, and that's going to be our team for that game week. As for the clean sheet and scoring odds, You can see that Haaland is rated the highest to score for game week 21 at 57%, followed by his teammate Alvarez at 39%. Kane and Tony follow close behind, and then we have Nunes, Salah and Mitrovic at 33% to score in game week 21. The clean sheet odds have Manchester City at 54% to score, or rather to keep a clean sheet. Newcastle followed close behind, so if you are thinking about doubling up or tripling up on Newcastle assets, that would be pretty wise for game week 21. West Ham follow close behind at 38% to keep a clean sheet. Brighton are at 30%, and then we have Arsenal and Liverpool at 29%. Manchester United, like I stated earlier, are predicted at 14% to keep a clean sheet, which is quite low for a team who have been racking a lot of clean sheets lately. So that's why you might want to avoid the Manchester United defense away to Arsenal. So that's the team, that's the clean sheet and scoring odds for game week 21. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers as quickly as possible, so help a brother out. All that's left to do is to wish you guys good luck, have fun, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.